Most boaters don't realize this. The anchor you choose matters just as much as where you drop it. And if you're using the wrong type of anchor for your seabed, even a calm night can turn into a slow drift into trouble. Fluke anchors are one of the most popular choices out there, but they're also one of the most misunderstood. If you want to check pricing, specs, or compare different Fluke anchors while you watch, I've linked the best options down in the description so you can see what actually fits your boat and setup. So let's break this down. Who should be using a Fluke anchor? Who shouldn't, and how to choose the right one so it actually holds when you need it most. Fluke anchors, sometimes called Danforth-style anchors, are designed with two flat, pivoting blades that dig into the seabed. They're lightweight, they're easy to store, and in the right conditions, they hold extremely well. But here's the key. They only perform well in specific types of bottom. If you're anchoring in sand or soft mud, a Fluke anchor can outperform heavier anchors with much more holding power. That's why they're so popular with coastal cruisers, small boat owners, and anyone anchoring in predictable conditions. But if you're dealing with rocky bottoms, grass, or heavy current, that's where things start to fall apart. Fluke anchors don't penetrate well in those conditions, and instead of digging in, they can just skip along the bottom. So understanding where you'll be anchoring is the first step before you even think about which anchor to buy. Now let's talk about how to choose the right one, because not all Fluke anchors are created equal. First, size matters more than most people think. A common mistake is choosing an anchor based only on boat length, but you also need to factor in weight, windage, and how exposed your anchoring area is. If you're anchoring overnight or in changing weather, you should always size up. Second, material and build quality. Some Fluke anchors are made from lightweight aluminum, others from galvanized steel. Aluminum anchors are easier to handle, great for smaller boats, and resist corrosion well. But steel anchors tend to be more durable and better for repeated heavy use. Third, holding design. The angle and size of the Flukes determine how quickly the anchor sets and how well it holds under load. Cheaper anchors often cut corners here, and that's where problems show up when conditions change. Now let's go through the best options depending on what you're looking for. Best overall, the Fortress FX series. This is one of the most trusted Fluke anchors on the market. It's made from high-strength aluminum, which makes it lightweight but incredibly strong. It sets fast, holds extremely well in sand and mud, and it's easy to disassemble for storage. The downside, it's more expensive than basic models and not ideal for rocky seabeds. Best budget option, the Sea Choice Utility Fluke Anchor. If you're a weekend boater or just need something simple for calm conditions, this is a solid entry-level option. It's affordable, widely available, and gets the job done in soft bottoms. But the trade-off is build quality. It won't perform as well under higher loads or tougher conditions. Best premium option, the Fortress FX37 or FX55, depending on your boat size. These are serious anchors for serious cruisers. Exceptional holding power, corrosion resistance, and reliability in the right conditions. If you anchor frequently or stay overnight often, this is where the investment pays off. Best for beginners, the Lumar LFX Fluke Anchor. It's simple, reliable, and easy to handle. Great for new boaters who want something dependable without overcomplicating things. Best value, the West Marine Performance Fluke Anchor. This sits right in the middle. Good build quality, solid performance, and a reasonable price. Perfect for boaters who want reliability without going premium. Best long-term investment. Again, the Fortress line stands out here. These anchors are built to last, and many boaters use them for years without needing an upgrade. Now, if you're comparing options right now, I've organized all of these anchors in the description so you can easily check specs, sizing charts, and current pricing side by side. Now, let's talk about the mistakes, because this is where most people go wrong. Mistake number 1, using a Fluke anchor in the wrong seabed. If you're anchoring in rocks or heavy grass, this is the wrong tool for the job. Mistake number 2, undersizing the anchor. This is one of the biggest causes of dragging. Always size up if you're unsure. Mistake number 3, ignoring your anchor rode setup. Even the best anchor won't hold if your chain and rope setup isn't correct. Scope, chain length, and proper deployment matter just as much as the anchor itself. And mistake number 4, not testing your set. Once you drop anchor, you should always reverse slowly and make sure it's actually holding. Never assume. So, what should you do next? First, think about where you anchor most often. Sand, mud, grass, or mixed conditions. Second, check your boat size and weight, and choose an anchor that gives you a safety margin. Third, compare build quality, materials, and real-world reviews. And finally, make sure your entire anchoring system works together, not just the anchor itself. If today's video helped you avoid a costly mistake, check out the links in the description where I've organized all the Fluke anchors we talked about so you can compare options and choose the right setup for your boat.